Um,
All right, Ray, we are indeed live now, my
oh,
friend.
now we're live.
And
Hello,
welcome everyone to
everybody.
What's in the Comic Box this week. Um, we were just having a little bit of a discussion beforehand, and Ray jumped the gun, but you'll find out about that in a few minutes here. Thank you again for joining us, everyone here in the chat, and of course, my co-host Ray, and down below our frequent guest here, Robert.
Just won't go away.
Yeah, this guy keeps coming back.
I tell you, we can't get rid of him, right? I mean, no problem. Yeah, it's great to have you here, guys. Really, it is.
Oh, awesome to
Um,
have him.
we may be a little light today, but I think we're going to have a special guest joining us in a little bit. So, there's definitely plenty of stuff to show. I know Rob is never at a loss for comics over there in his place, and I've
Those
been
are the
to
days I
Ray's.
don't show up when I haven't gotten anything new in to show.
Yeah, well.
Know
Listen,
how many times I've
you can
shown the
pull
same
something out
things over
from
and over.
yeah, you can pull something out for a few weeks ago. Nobody will remember.
Right there.
That's true.
No,
That's true.
there's always somebody different watching too.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So let's see who is in the chat. Uh, tailgating real early here is none other than our buddy Dave Surf Blue asking what is the snack of the day. Now I don't snack much. I'm not sure if Rob does, but I know Ray does.
The snack of the day. It's double cheesy puffs.
Wow.
Cheesy puffs.
Cheesy puffs.
I can
That's
feel
the snack
I
of the
can feel my
day.
blood pressure rising already.
And they are good.
So there you go, Dave. Don't say that we don't try to fulfill your requests here. Jim is in here as well. I'm going to be sending you a link in a little bit here, Jim. I think you're going to be joining us. Of course, Scotty is here. He's watching the Digital Twin 4G's New Horizon. Scotty's like multitasker. He watches various things at one time.
Digital Twin.
And he ate New England clam chowder with shrimp before. Wow, good stuff. Yeah. I'm not much of a junk food junkie. Tim, the comic collector, my buddy from St. Louis. Great to see you here, bud. I hope everything is well. I love the stuff you've been picking up lately. And of course, Higgy Pop is in the house. Feel free to join us, buddy, if you're available. It would be great to, poor Ray and that noisemaker, or that lack of noisemaker is more like it. Hey, our buddy Greg is here. Lead Paint, great to see you here. Great AOK that he sent me. I really enjoyed those Charltons, and also I haven't read the other one, but I have it on my night table. When did it start? No, we're starting. We're starting. That's it.
We'll be live in 35 minutes.
Yeah, we're live now. And Jim's snack is white chocolate Reese's. I'm not much of a chocolate.
Ooh, those are good.
Yeah, I'm not much of a I'm not much of a sweets guy, but certainly not chocolate. I hate you tell when it's already started. Well, at least you were in here working, huh? Comics Embrace, Daniel, welcome, my friend. Hey, I look at your new logo, real nice, sharp.
Ooh, yeah,
real sharp. Yeah, Jim's got a video out on Indie of the 80s, The Eagle. I started it, but I couldn't finish it. But I'm very interested in watching that, the rest of that, Jim. So I'll get to that probably later tonight. Our buddy Jeffrey, Comic Curator 68, welcome. Okay. Yeah, Tim is in St. Louis or in that area, maybe a suburb. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. And Patrick Sargent is here as well. Welcome, Patrick. Great to see you here again. All right, so let's get the party started here with the traditional opening act. Yeah. Thanks for the toot there, Rob. Raymond, what box are you going to regale us with today?
Well, I thought Aaron was going to be here, so I picked out a box of modern books, all different kinds. So we're going to show these. This is Eclipse Comics Robin Hood #2.
That's not that modern, is it?
1991.
Yeah. Yeah, from our perspective, it is, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what I meant. You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
I was
not the 2000s and up.
Yeah, right. I
Probably
was
from the
engaged to
90s.
my current wife in 1991. That's how long ago that was.
New 52 Justice League.
Yeah, that's definitely what I would consider modern. Hey, amateur player, welcome.
Number 19.
Yeah, yeah. Aaron is at his comic fixer pusher guy. Right, exactly.
Number 20. Plus, I'm looking for a certain book in this box.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for one of the categories. Actually, the category you picked.
Oh, you plan ahead, my friend.
Oh, yeah. I already got like 3 or 4 already going.
What was that?
Oh, that was Justice League Cry for Justice number 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was kind of dark, so I couldn't quite make it out.
Justice League. Ooh, as seen on Cartoon Network.
Oh yeah, I remember that show, the Justice League Unlimited. Really good show, actually.
That was number 2.
Scotty's not a big fan of the New 52, as you can see. PU.
Thanks, Scotty. Number 1.
And here he is, Jim, Sandman Mystery Comics, as advertised. How you doing, my
Number
friend?
10.
Howdy, everybody. Thanks for having me on.
You feeling better?
Jim.
And my fever broke, but then I was helping the wife do some stuff. Like, we have a TV I have to set up, and it's a big 55-incher in the box, so we moved it out of the way. And that,
I can fix cookies.
yeah, so she can make me peanut butter cookies, soft and chewy.
Ooh.
And then all of a sudden, I started getting super hot again, and she's like, "You're burning up. You better go lay down." So here I am back on the couch.
Yeah. Take it easy, buddy. Even if your fever breaks, it takes a lot out of your body to
It does
recover.
So. Yeah, normally I'll wake up at like 3:45, 4 in the morning. I did not wake up till almost 8:30 today. I was like, wow.
The wife says hi.
And Mrs. Sandman says hi to everyone in Metaraj streaming.
Hey, Mrs. Sandman.
Hello, Mr. Sandman.
Justice League Adventures. Yeah, that was good too. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Guide to DC Universe.
Aha, Secret Files. Yeah.
Secret Files.
I had a fever a few weeks ago. Gosh, man.
When worlds collide.
Yeah, something is going around. It really is, because my son had it and he missed 3 days of work. And, he works at a family restaurant that I can't name because it'll be like we're advertising it.
Right.
But
It's for children.
well, they know that. That's why I said it's a family restaurant, honey. And he brought it home, and so I got it, and it's like, oh. But then people at work were getting the stuff too. So, Starfire.
That's an oldie.
Starfire.
That's an oldie. I like that.
Yeah, there's a few old ones in here.
No. It's
Firestar, number 1.
It's one that has a little mouse that as its motto, and they serve a lot of pizza.
Yep, I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yep.
It was on PBS.
I used to take my daughter there. Oh, you got the whole Firestar run. Nice.
No, I'm missing number 3.
Oh, you're missing 3. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like that old Starfire run. That was a really good run.
Yeah.
Super
I bought it off the
Soldier.
rack. Oh, yeah, Super Soldiers.
Yep.
Super Soldier.
So is that true? If you say
Starman. Thank you, Sir Flu.
Yeah, Starfire.
Yeah, well, a big chain like that. Yeah, we can't mention big chains and stuff like that.
Sir Flu, thank you.
Doesn't matter.
God is dead. Number 1.
I disagree with that.
I do too.
Totally disagree.
I disagree too.
But,
I completely and totally disagree with that.
But we tolerate different points of view here. We just don't agree with them.
Yes, exactly.
Prowler. Number one.
You know, I like that Prowler series, and I like the way he looked there and in Spider-Man. But didn't they update him now? I don't
Yeah.
like the new look. I like that look, man.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That was a big update some years
Yeah.
recently.
Avenger.
Now you're talking Jim Speed here.
Oh yeah, I have that Roy Thomas goodness, man.
Got it.
Crimson Avenger. I didn't like the update they did for him either, with that bright dayglow red suit with the yellow sun and the fin on his head. It's like,
Yeah, what was that all about?
Exactly.
Silencer.
Oh yeah, female Punisher.
Thus Ray's name.
Yep. Thus, women with guns.
Oh, that's right.
That one's staying out.
Yeah, gals with guns. That's right.
Gals with guns.
In actual fashion, in real life, was there ever anything with a fin on your head?
Not since my punk days when I had a mohawk and I used egg yolk to keep it up to do a kingfisher. You know,
Killer
that was the
Instinct.
closest. Oh, that's not the original Killer Instinct comics. Okay. I was gonna say, dude, if that was the original one from the 90s, that's like the original Primal Rage comics, man.
Right. Hard to find those Primal Rages, yeah.
Hellblazer.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a great Constantine cover.
Yep.
He must be using magic to make the dollar sign on the smoke, because I don't think you can do that otherwise.
I know a couple other channels do the comic book read through videos. I just don't do them myself, good sir.
Yeah, the only two I know of are Comics Den, but they only do it on their members only shows.
Yep.
And I don't remember the name of the channel, but there's a channel I found recently that takes the Donald Duck comics and actually reads through them in the voice. And
Space
it's very well done.
Riders, number one.
Hey,
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
nice. Yeah, nice
Yeah,
design.
that's cool.
Yep,
Number
I
one.
love space covers.
And number two.
Nice.
Yeah, really, really cool for modern, especially.
Yeah.
Battle of the Planet.
Sometimes are pretty boring covers.
Oh, you gotta love that. That's Alex Ross goodness there.
Definitely.
Battle of the Planet.
Is that a wraparound or one of those connecting covers? All right, Ray, you got the certificate. We got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll never know since it's a dynamite thing. It's sealed. You know?
Sealed, yeah. Hey, Jacob, welcome, buddy. Good to see you here. Yep, wraparound.
nice.
All right.
Wrap around.
He said,
That's cool.
"Forget the seal. We're opening
Yeah, just
it."
rip it open.
It's beautiful. Oh, yep.
Look at that.
G-force.
Will Vog says he can't make it. No worries. We'll get you.
Put it
Okay.
in my phone.
Woo!
That's not even a face a mother could love. Whoa.
I mean, definitely needs some little moisturizing, you know. That's
Yeah.
bad.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I should show this one. I'll go like that.
I didn't know Comics Den started doing it for their members only, because they were doing it on their channel. I mean, they did Black Cat, her first appearance, 194, and a couple others. Wow.
Hero
Ooh. Hero Gasm. You know, that book just was so wrong, man.
It's just the title sounds wrong to me.
This
Yeah.
one you might like. Dragon Ball.
Oh, that's money. And it's newsstand. Holy crap.
Yep. Number one.
Oh, Lordy.
You wouldn't believe the stuff Ray has, Jim. You wouldn't believe it.
Starjammers, number one.
Oh yeah, that's that prestige format series. Two issues. Yeah. It was so as I recall.
Yeah, and what made it so was the art. It wasn't as good as the original X-Men art was, man.
Exo.
Hey, Matt!
Man,
How you doing, buddy?
Four.
I watched your unboxing video, good sir. Good job, man. Hope you're happy with everything.
Matt is like ubiquitous on YouTube.
Oh.
Every other channel I see, he's on there.
I'm doing better. I'm still lying on the couch resting. I tried to do some like heavy labor and it wasn't good. Comet Man was actually a good read. I enjoyed that.
I never read it. We should create a show where we do a read through of a book. Might be fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Hey, Diabetic Superman, welcome, buddy.
Howdy,
And
Dan.
Jeff, welcome.
Fuck to the deck.
I saw you on Aaron's channel yesterday, I think.
Yep.
Hey, Mark Spector, welcome.
Hey, Mark.
Greyman and David met up some years ago at a flea market. As I
Oh,
recall.
yeah.
Yeah.
Few times.
Few time. All right.
Very cool name, Mark Spector.
Very
dig
cool
it.
name, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
He's awesome.
And he's a
Good
cool
friend.
dude too. So.
Yeah.
Well, that's always good, man. We don't have enough cool dudes in the comic YouTube
Right.
hemisphere.
True enough. True enough.
Planetary, number one.
Planetary, isn't that cute?
There you
I've never
go.
seen that before. I never have seen that.
Yeah,
Wow.
Star Comic back in the mid '80s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
1984.
Yeah, I've heard that was one of Matt's favorites. Yeah.
Number 11.
I've never
You know,
heard of
rumors, they start that way.
Cute.
You know?
Sinbad.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah. You can't go wrong with Sinbad there. And that's a Gil Kane cover.
Yes, it is.
I've not seen many
Yeah.
comics I've watched, you know. There's no such thing as a bad comic usually. I mean, there is, but not. I mean, I'll take anything. Somebody wants to give it to me.
Yeah, Matt has a very wide variety of comics he likes. That's true.
I have
Yeah.
that entire run. It is
Number
beautiful. It is perfect to the movie. Yep.
Number
And-
2.
Yeah,
and
I
I
love
can't-
that movie.
I
I've seen
can't-
that movie 10 times. It's so good.
oh, yeah. I own the DVD and I just love it.
The Last
Even though it's a
Starfighter.
retelling of The Tempest, it's epic. And
New York comic shops. I've been to many when I lived in Jersey. You know, it's hit and miss. I prefer the Jersey shops to the New York, to the Manhattan. Forget it. It's not that
Yeah.
good. Go to Brooklyn or Queens. Forget about Manhattan. Hey, Richard, welcome, buddy. Good to see you here.
Call. Number 1.
yeah, you're right, though, Metaraj. Jersey seems to have a thriving comic scene and great pricing, too.
Yep. Yeah, good. They had the dollar bins in Jersey are just obscene. I mean, just absolutely insane. Silver
Yeah.
Age in the dollar bins, yes.
Yep.
I've heard all the Northeast. Like I watch Lunch Money Comics, and I see all the flea markets. He goes through Bronze Age. What's his name? Something Bronze Age, and they're always
Bronze Age nerd?
Yeah.
Right.
They're always finding great stuff at flea markets and swap meets
Yep.
and stuff, or whatever you call it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he goes to Connecticut, Jersey, all those places, man.
Well, Ray here, you see most of his collection came from the flea market that he
All
we used
flea
to go to
markets.
every Sunday. You know,
Yeah.
Wow.
Weird.
check out some of his old videos if you want to see some amazing finds.
Number 1.
See, if I were to do that out here, I mean, they'd have copies of, if you find comics at a flea market or a swap meet, they'd have copies of beat up, ripped apart Superman 75 and want $10 for it. You know, seriously. Tat knows.
3.
Yeah, Daniel. Hey, Bill, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you here.
He tried to do some cheap
Bill.
comic hunting out here in
Hey, Bill.
California.
Hey,
Bill,
Tat,
yeah.
buddy, how you doing?
I'm all done.
You're all done. Okay.
I'll stop here. Bernie Wrightson.
Got some Bernie
Oh,
Wrights
yeah.
in there. Got
Yeah,
another
Bernie
one.
Wrightson.
Yeah, man.
All right, I'll stop there.
All right, let's
Yeah,
put Jim on just in case he's got to take off because I know he's not feeling totally well.
Right.
Okay, well, let's get the light out of here. I promise I'm not giving anybody fresh sarcasm today. I'm
Okay.
just not up to it. Um,
Tomorrow's another thing, though.
exactly. Now, I did get a bunch of comics from mycomicshop.com. You guys know I love that place, especially when they do their dollar sales. First up is this fantastic graphic novel, The Snowcat Prince. It's from a Norwegian writer and artist, and it just is phenomenal art. It's about a young prince cat who has to go on an epic journey, the hero's journey. The artwork is great, and how he has to handle everything with bravery and honor. It was $15, but for $1, I couldn't pass it up.
Whoa.
I love cats. I love graphic novels and independence. So there's that.
Yeah,
And
Patrick
then-
agrees with you there, Jim. South California shops ain't it.
Yeah, they aren't, man. They suck. Oh god. And then I had to get this for $1. It is the
Nice try,
Spider.
Jeff.
They tried
Oh.
to bring the Spider back in the 90s through some small independent company.
Oh, nice.
And the artwork on the inside is great. It's
Oh, and in
more-
color. Nice.
Yeah, it's more noir than the cover. The cover is your typical 90s. I almost thought Liefeld did this, but it was too good because he drew hands and the gun looks realistic.
Yeah.
There's not enough pouches on there to be him.
Yep. But the poster was still in it. This is awesome. I mean, they don't make comics with posters anymore, and usually when you find them, they're gone. So
Yep. Not too many. Yeah.
Yep. And this is from 1994, put out by someone called Argosy Communications. And I was putting pictures of this up on IG. I don't know how to make one post with a bunch of photos for some reason.
Yeah, there's a multiple little panes that you can hit, and then you can put about 8 or so in there.
Okay.
Hey,
but
Ken, welcome.
This is
All right, Ken. Thanks for coming by, buddy.
This is the Alex Ross sketchbook for Project Superpowers, and it's all his pencil work. I was like, oh, yeah, for $1? Oh, yeah. And then his thumbnails for working on covers. Just to see his process. I mean, the pencils
Wow.
are incredible.
Wow. Well, that's some. I mean, you can tell he's not a breakdown. He pencils that thing out.
Yep. I mean, this is the one everybody liked, Masquerade, Pulp
Yeah.
Hero from the 30s. But then it showed his covers and his process for that.
What a catastrophe! Good one, Jeffrey.
Yep.
Oh,
And-
Scotty, you're a cat fan. You're not fooling anybody.
Yep. And just good stuff. For $1, I couldn't pass it up.
Oh, that was
And-
Alf. Okay, got it. That's just
And-
wrong. Yeah.
Getting back to my obsession with indies, Zen, the Intergalactic Ninja. This was actually an issue I didn't have, so I was happy to grab that for $1.
Prismatic cover, right?
Yep. Prismatic foil.
Yeah.
And then, if you guys never heard of this, you need to read these books. Atomic Robo. It's probably one of the best current independent comics out there. Atomic Robo is this super intelligent, strong robot that was created by Nikolai Tesla back in the 1920s and hidden. And the government found him in the 60s. And like Hellboy, made a whole team about him. That is going to, go out and fight the strange and unusual. And this series is Shadows from Beyond Time, so we're definitely dealing with some Cthulhu, tentacly, Elder God weirdness in this one.
Right. Cool.
Yep.
Sounds
And
like a cool concept. It really does.
Oh, it is. It's incredible. I have issues from other series but the print run is so low. You only grab one here, one there, one here, one there. No, you're thinking of Astro Boy, which I do have. I have Astro Boy 2 from now, and I have some manga that I'm keeping from the godfather of manga, Osaka Tezuka, and I even have French versions of it that are colored. So, and then of course I'm not going to pass up facsimiles for $1. You know, come on, bet the Flash
Wow.
of Two Worlds.
Whoa.
And, yeah, and the
For $1?
Yeah, look, these were on their sale. They're from mycomicshop.com. $1.
Wow.
You could go there right now and get them for $1. I think they still have them.
Nice.
And then I'm a big fan of Ben Dunn's. Everybody knows it. I love Ben Dunn. They started back in the 90s reprinting his Ninja High School in color. And I have the original black and white signed by him. This is the first appearance of the Sentai team he made up called the Zetra Men. Issue 9 and then issue 10. And there's the Pink Ranger going off. She's got her gun just and whatever blasting away at the bad guys. And the guys are just like, oh, okay.
All right.
Yep. And then next up, we got some more Alex Ross goodness to play off of Greyman here. Battle of the Planets, number 3.
Nice.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow, that's great stuff. Looking. Wow.
Yeah, the Phoenix mode.
Phoenix mode. Yeah.
And then
I'm sure Scotty's loving this. He's a big fan of Battle of the Planets.
Oh yeah.
He
Yeah,
says, "What? When did Wiz come out with that?"
DC. That's one of the first facsimiles they did. Since DC owns the rights to Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel now. Yeah.
And this, I need this for my collection because I collect Elric. You know, Michael Moorcock, his pulp fantasy hero, Elric. This is issue 4 of where they adapted the second book, The Sailor on the Seas of Fate. So I can't wait for that. And that's pretty much all I got to show today.
All right. Thanks, man. That's something.
Awesome.
I can't
Cool.
believe you get those facsimiles for $1. Those are incredible deals.
Yeah, dude, they are still up there. You can go to mycomicshop.com, scroll down. They have all the books in alphabetical order.
Wow.
And just click on Flash and you'll see it's there. It says Flash, whatever issue. I think it's 123 facsimile. Boom, $1.
Wow. Wow. Great stuff. Thanks, Jim. Thanks, buddy. All right, Robert, show us what you got back there in that pyramid looking.
Okay.
plates
Yeah.
you
Sorry,
got
I
there.
was at mycomicshop.com actually.
Oh, you were taking Jim's advice, huh? Well, if you need a break, I can go to Matt or myself if you need a
Adventure Comics number 451.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's
Yeah,
good stuff.
I have that run, and it's Apro art in there is pretty good.
Yep.
Adventure 453.
That's not for sale. I got that off of Matt Man, and it's childhood, man. It brings back the feels.
Uh-huh.
Comic book curator, but thank you.
And Dollar Comics 466.
Uh-huh. I didn't go that far into Adventure, but man, for $1 back then, that was a steal.
464.
Yeah.
There's some JSAs in here, aren't there, Jim, in later adventures?
Yeah, in the later adventure comics, they did.
Yeah, there's one. They're in this one.
They're in that one. Oh yeah, okay, great.
Is that
Got their
coming?
name, it doesn't show them anywhere on the cover, but it's got their name on the top. So
Is that coming into a claim sale there, Rob? Nudge, nudge.
eventually,
I will be there.
this one is 473.
Oh, Plastic Man, nice.
Oh, I need that one for the Steve Ditko Starman. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the Prince whatever Starman.
It's Gavin. Yep.
That's it.
And,
Yeah.
it's a market.
Oh,
Mark Jewelers.
claim.
Less than
Yeah.
2% of DC's run for the military was Mark Jewelers. So that's
Jackson!
74.
Yeah, Jackson's claiming everything. See, Rob is automatically associated with like claim sales. No matter
Remember,
what,
hey, he's not,
no matter
he
what
doesn't
show
do
he's
cancer
on.
anymore, guys. So, top bid 3, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, no, well, Matt's trying to open up the door. Okay. Hey, Carson, how you doing, buddy?
I'll put the end lined up, Roger.
479.
I can tear out my Mark Jeweler ads if you want them. Yeah, I think you are. I think you are right, but then that kind of messed up the Brave and the Bold 100 because the last issue, the Batman from Earth Prime and Earth 2 teamed up together. Oh, Joe Kubert, good.
Yeah.
Tarzan 240. Tarzan 253.
Oh,
yeah.
lovely.
252. 249.
Sorry, folks, I already claimed everything. Nice try, Jackson. Nice try.
I know, huh?
And a very, very nice near mint copy of Amazing Man, number 1.
Amazing, man.
Cool.
Nice.
Number 2. I was just going to get number 1, but they had the other one sitting there. Nobody was loving them, so I got all of them.
Rob
Number
the comic
4.
rescuer. You got to change your name now.
Yep. How long did that series last?
About 12 issues.
Oh, okay.
Gazar the Savage, number 21.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
There you go, curator. That's the way to do it, man.
Oh boy.
Cole, number 7.
Ooh,
Cole.
nice oldie.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Rob, this is a good box you got here, buddy.
Kid Colt, 198.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
I
Can't
got
go
that
wrong
one.
with Bronze Age Westerns.
Superhero catalog, number 4.
I used to get those. Oh, wow.
I have that. I have those.
Yeah.
Yep. Memory.
DN Agents, number 1.
I went
Darn
to the
good series. Incredibly good.
yeah. I went to a show at the Kubert School when I was in Jersey. Is that 62?
71.
Oh, sorry. I need 62.
You need 62?
Yeah.
Let
And
me write that down.
I can't claim it. I know, so don't worry. And they talked about how the students would help with the art in those catalogs.
Yep.
72.
I'll send you a want list, Rob. But I mean, I tell you, it's voluminous, man.
73.
But
I heard a rumor recently that you needed some commandees too.
watch out, it'll take them all.
Yeah, but
75.
I think I'm only needing 3 thanks to Rayman over there.
He'll take them all on you, Rob.
Yeah.
74. Super Team Family, number 7.
Those are always fun. Oh, I need that one because it retells the origin of the Doom Patrol.
Doom
I
Patrol,
love me some Silver Age Doom Patrol.
Sword of Sorcery, number 3.
I just completed that set. I'm going to do a video on that.
I need that set too. I've got issue
It's
1
so
and
good,
5.
Jim. It
I
is
don't-
so good. I mean,
Here is
Satan's-
number 5. It's missing some pages, but the stories are complete, so I'm not sure exactly what's missing.
huh?
Yeah, my number 1 is beat up, but it's great early Chaykin art, and it's Fafford and Gray Mouser. Come on.
That's right.
The
Classic
Amazing
stuff.
Adventures, number 38.
Oh, Rob, this box is like epic stuff here, man.
You know,
Lots
I
of good
never
stuff.
We got to
liked-
pause there. My mom's calling me. so I
Okay,
gotta go
buddy.
find
All right,
her.
buddy. No problem.
I
All right,
never
let
got
me
into
go, and then
Portland.
we'll go to Matt. Matt, are you okay? Do you have to go, or
No, I'm fine. I'm here
Okay,
for.
all
I got a show at 8:00. We're a long way from that.
oh no, we end way before that. No, not way, but a little before that. All right. So last week I started showing magazines. I figured I'd just finish up the box. So let's go with some Marvel previews. Here is numero uno
Ooh,
Oh,
con arte
Nice.
de Neil Adams.
I love those magazine format
Yeah.
Marvel.
The black and white art just pops so much in these.
That's why I
Yeah.
love
Here's
Conan.
number 2 with what do you call this guy? Frank Castle. He's like a guy who shoots a lot of people. Oh, Punisher. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
My light is on comic book curator.
We used to call one of my aunts the Punisher because she was the
Yeah.
Marvel Preview number 3, starring Blade.
Nice.
Wow, these are some big boy magazines he's breaking out now.
Well, I have the whole set from. I'm not going to tell you what I paid for the back in the '80s, but it was less than $1. Right?
Wow.
4. Nobody wanted these in the '80s, Jim. Nobody.
That's right.
I know they didn't.
Except here's number 5, Sherlock Holmes story, Hound of the Baskervilles adaptation.
Yep.
Ooh.
Even in the 90s, nobody wanted them because they were too busy chasing the Spawns and the Valiants.
Yeah, and the cover variations, yes. And here's
Yeah.
number 6.
I was one of them.
Matt was one of them. Matt, confession's good for the soul, Matt. You know. I bet you some of the people in the chat are going to like this one because it has a lady that is somewhat scantily clad. Marvel Preview number 7 with Satana.
That's her first appearance, isn't it?
No, her first appearance is in Haunt of Horror.
Okay, that's her first solo then, right?
First solo, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and and then here we have the Legion of Monsters, number 8.
Yep. And correct me if I'm wrong, Roger, but it wasn't until she appeared in the comics that they revealed she was the son of Satan's sister, right?
Correct. That was in was it a Marvel Spotlight? I think.
I think it
sure.
was.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. To tell you the truth.
Oh.
Here's a real good Norham cover, Earl Norham cover, Man God.
I saw the back.
Of course, you have the lady in very scantily clad lower parts. And here we have one for Ray.
Yeah.
Because
I
it
saw that.
stars none other than
Thor.
Nice.
Thor.
And yeah, really, really, I love these painted covers. I mean, they're just so lush. And for you spacefaring folks like Jim, we have number 11 starring Star-Lord.
Yep. Second solo Star-Lord series. Yep.
And another similar costume to Satana, but it is Lilith, daughter of Dracula. Coming for you, Matt. Number 12.
Oh, yeah.
He's coming for you, Matt.
Nice.
He likes the big boys.
Nice.
Well, come on down.
Come on. Matt's like, I'll take the risk.
Matt's like, you can bite me, make me a vampire. I live forever and no health issues. Let's do this. It's a win for me.
Whatever.
Listen, down in Kentucky, they hunt vampires, man. She don't want to go down there. 13 UFO connection.
Oh, wow. If Aaron was here, he'd be like, I need that.
It has a flying saucer. Yeah. Real kind of a strange looking dude here. He must be some kind of alien, I'm thinking. I haven't read this in like decades, so I have to give it a read.
Yeah, that's probably those Nordic aliens. You know, they're blonde-haired, pale skin. They were big
Nordic
in the
aliens.
70s.
That's a good one.
Yeah, they called themselves the Nordic.
And here we have a Starlin cover, number 14.
And the White House will be one of those big tall pots, they call them.
Mm-hmm. And here we have Star-Lord Returns at number 15, a Joe Jusko cover.
Oh, wow. He was doing covers in the 80s?
Oh, yes.
Nice.
Yes, he did several for the Rampaging Hulk as well. And here we have Masters of Terror. We have Hodiah Twist. I don't know who the heck that is, but Lilith is also in here as well.
Nice.
Oh, I love that cover.
Hey, Crazy Joe. Good to see you, sir.
Hey, Joe. Welcome, buddy. And here we have this is a nice copy. I don't know how they sold this for 50 cents, but anyway, I'm not too sure about this character. Maybe somebody else knows. Black Mark.
Nope. No, nothing about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the new Human Fly done by the Australians, and it's actually a really good book, DS. Not like the Marvel run.
I saw him. Yeah, it's different. Yeah, it's different. Yeah. And here we have another Star Lord. He was all over this series. Number 18. Okay. And let's continue here a little bit more.
On an asteroid.
Robert E. Howard's previous character before Conan, Cole the Destroyer.
Yep.
All new, not reprints. All new.
All new.
All new, Matt.
He's part of the Hyperion age in the world.
Hyperion age, yeah. And I bet you Jim's gonna like this one. Bizarre Adventures with
Dominic Fortune.
Dominic Fortune. I know you knew this, Jim. Yeah. Probably, I'm assuming it's by Chaikin as well.
I wouldn't doubt it. I had to look at it really close. It wasn't until I saw the boots and his strap across his chest.
And the Mauser thing here, the gun that he used to use.
Auto mag, or something they call it for the.
And here is a beautiful cover, Moon Knight cover for 21.
Ooh.
That's beautiful.
Ooh,
Look at the cape, how it makes almost like a perfect half moon there.
That'll knock your socks off. That's kind of art that knocked your socks off.
That's pretty
Nice.
awesome. Okay.
Yeah, let me look at let me see who the artist, because I don't see a signature on here. Let me see who that is, because it is spectacular. Okay, listen to this. It's by Bill Sienkiewicz, Klaus Johnston, Steve Oliff, and Bob Larkin on the cover. Wow. I guess they all did a little section there. And here we have 22 starring Merlin.
Oh, wow.
Conjuring up some kind of being there from that tome.
Being from another realm.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you got it. Probably another dimension or something.
That's a fun read.
I haven't read that one in like at least 20 years. And now the title changed to Bizarre Adventures, Marvel Preview Bizarre Adventures. Here's another scantily clad lady, so avert your eyes, you of sensitive natures like me.
I will be right back.
I'm
All
sure
right,
we'll
buddy.
like that one a lot.
And here we have, I bet you this is oh gosh, his name has just slipped my mind. The cover, the guy who did oh my gosh. The memory just isn't what it used to be.
That's almost dressed like a Doctor Who or something.
Yeah. Paul Galassi. Oh gosh.
Oh, Galassi. Yeah, okay.
I was thinking of Master Kung Fu. I couldn't think of his name. It saved my life.
You know what's cool about those magazine covers there, Roger, is they kind of look almost cinematic, like a movie poster.
Good point. Yeah, good point. You're right. They do have that kind of movie poster quality to it. And I think that's on purpose, because they wanted to, they wanted to get your attention.
Yeah.
In that fashion, like, ooh, to get the hype going, right? Here's some more ladies. I bet you this is another Galassi cover. Number 25 with Black Widow and the Daughters of the Dragon back there.
Yeah.
And I think that lady there is Lady Damon or Demon.
Yeah, I've been looking for that one actually. Yeah. I like that cover.
It's beautiful. It's really see down this one really, Matt, this really looks like a poster, because look down here, you got a little vignette here of a scene, and then over here, so yeah, you're right. This is definitely like a poster, like a movie poster. And here we have another Cole the Barbarian. God, this looks almost like Frazetta to me.
It does look like Frazetta almost, but
yeah, but it can't be. Let me see.
Yeah, I don't think he worked for. I can't remember him ever working for Marvel.
It is John Bolton.
Okay.
Look at that.
I think John Bolton was heavily influenced by Frank Frazetta. We'll just say that.
Yeah. Yeah. I've heard that before. So yeah, it must be true.
In that era, who wasn't? Who wasn't?
All right. And we're getting to the end here. Here we're going kind of mainstream. X-Men. Secret Lives of the X-Men.
That's another one I've been having my eyes on. I think I became aware of these because of you watching your channel.
Well, thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. And here's number 28 with Elektra. Looks like Triton over here.
That was cool.
I don't know who these are. Maybe these are the Sons of the Tiger. Not sure about that.
Yeah, I don't know, but they might be.
They might be. Who knows? I remember this movie. I don't know. Maybe you'll review this movie someday, Matt. The Lawnmower Man from Stephen King.
Oh, I'm sure we will.
Yeah.
When we get to it. You know what we're doing this next week? Motel Hell, starring Rory Calhoun.
Oh boy, yeah. I'll definitely be watching that. I'll definitely be watching that. And here's Paradox on issue 30. And I think there's only 1 or 2 left. Who does this remind you of, guys? 31. What actress does this remind you of?
Olivia Newton-John?
Yeah, I guess that could be it.
It looks like her a little bit.
I forget I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about, but Sandal Bergman vibe.
I was thinking Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh yeah, I see it.
But she would have been way too young back here, I would think.
Yeah. But it bears a resemblance to her and Olivia Newton-John. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And here is another one that should be in Ray's collection, but this one is pretty beat up. Thor!
Put it in my collection.
Yeah.
I gotta find you a better copy, buddy. This thing is beat up. Yeah. I gotta find you a better copy. And here are the last 2. I'm told this is not a photo cover, but boy, this looks like a picture to me.
It does. That's excellent painting.
I mean, that is amazing if that's not a photo cover. I mean, it's so realistic.
Even my wife said so.
There you go.
Familiar.
And then here's the last one. Kind of a weird ending, but it's
bizarre.
This one here, special Hate the Holidays issue.
Oh, wow.
And it says there, not for kiddies, we mean it. And it says up here, the Marvel weirdness. Yeah. So
nice.
Anyway. All right, Matt. Sorry to keep you waiting so long, buddy.
I'm good. I get some stuff from West Coast Avengers YouTube channel, and it came in the mail today too. I'll start with that. We got some Volume 1 Harley Quinn.
Green Little Secrets.
Nice.
We got Batman and Elmer Fudd.
A match made in heaven, I think.
Oh my God, that's cool.
I think it's perfect. We got some Brian Bowen Action Comics.
I didn't even know he did any of those.
Yeah, he says,
yeah.
Number 571.
Nice.
And then,
wow, man, the things that you see that you've just never seen before, I tell you.
There's a surprise on the inside of this one, and this is. Does anybody know what this book is?
It's early Sabretooth, right?
Look at the appearance of Sabretooth. And it is inside. It is signed by
Kerry Gamble.
Yep.
Wow.
Nice.
That's a good find. That's
how they used to sign it back in the old days. Yep.
I got a Mike Zeck and a John Byrne signed like that. Yep.
Nice.
We got
thanks, buddy. No problem.
Daredevil 166.
Frank Miller, I think.
Yep. And more Frank Miller. Daredevil 179.
Nice.
These are from your personal collection, right, Matt? These are not like for sale.
These are mostly personal. Some of them might be for sale. If they are, I'll tell you. I love this cover. I don't know who did it, to be honest. I need to open it up and look. It's Miss Marvel number 15.
I did, honey.
Nice. Who did the covers back then?
Swap Thing 28. I got I think it's Alan Moore, Stephen Bissett.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Paul Smith there, I think, on that.
Yeah. And this is Captain America 25. It's the director's cut. It's like a director's cut of the death of Captain America.
Oh,
He had it for like $5. He had like a round where you get like you get two $10 books in the $10 round. You get the third one free if you claim it. At $5, you claim four $5 books, you get a fifth one free. So I went a little crazy. We got Captain America 173.
Nice.
Yeah, you needed that one.
Justice League of America number 63.
ooh,
Nice. I think that's another Neil Adams cover.
looks like it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is. This is called The Amazing Spider-Man. It's a PSA book. And the cover's top and part is called The Amazing Spider-Man Skating on Thin Ice. And it's like
Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
all these cigarettes and alcohol in there. And
Yeah, there's two versions of that. There's the giveaway version and the paid version. I have all four of the giveaway versions.
And it wouldn't be the same if I never showed a G.I. Joe comic when I showed something.
Oh, of course.
77. We got
And a cat fight to boot.
G.I. Joe.
Mike Zeck, Secret Wars 3.
There you go.
Mike, I sent you a
And
link
I love Marvel.
on a text. Oh yeah.
Marvel
Summer
Age.
Special, Marvel Age.
Hey, Psychedelic, welcome, buddy.
Like this one, she said.
Oh,
another cat lover.
Yep, pretty kitty. Pretty kitty.
Oh, that's an early one.
You get a
Nice.
kitty.
Yep.
Kitty Pride, yep. And Trapped in a World He Never Made. Howard the Duck number 11.
Oh, love that series.
Yeah.
Steve Gerber
Yeah,
and Gene
that
Colan.
was
What great stuff in there.
If you've never seen this cartoon, check it out. Lower Decks, I got number 1.
No, I never have. Mm-mm.
I watched one
Yeah.
episode. It was funny, but then
Hi, Brianna.
I watched a couple others and I didn't like it.
Star Trek, Deep Space Nine, Ashcan.
Wow, nice.
Cool.
From the
That
90s.
came in Hero Illustrated.
Hero Illustrated, yeah.
If I'm bored,
Yeah.
you let me know. And then this is from Jim. So shout out to Sandman Mystery Comics for this wonderful AOK.
Ooh,
Yep. And it's not just Dave Stevens
Alien
on the
World
cover
2.
though, Matt. The
And-
Aurora story inside both of
Oh,
those
that's a good
Oh,
one.
is
nice.
Dave
Alien
Stevens as
World.
well, not just the covers.
wow. Nice going,
That's
Jim.
nice.
Everybody knows you don't need pants in space, right? Hey, everybody knows you don't need pants in space, right? All right.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a little cold, maybe, but that's about it.
Steve Rogers becomes the captain, first brother native.
Oh yeah.
327, second appearance, first cover of Super
Yeah.
Patriot.
That's true. That Satana cover is the first Rocket Raccoon. He was called Rocky Raccoon or something, but he
Yeah.
was in there all right.
Then I got this from Vampirella Ashcan. And then I got the Hush Ashcan from him, the Hush 2. And I got Batman 158, the Hush 2 Part 1, and a variant. Jim hooked me up, man.
Yeah.
Wow,
Open, when you open up that variant, it's actually a 4-part gatefold, man.
Oh yeah.
Early Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, it's the 25-cent giant
Victor
issues of
Comics
that.
earlier.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Adventure Comics 384. You got
He's backlit by the
Marvel
window. That's
Cinematic,
right.
Thing and the Son of Satan. This is a lower grade copy, but I needed it for my collection. I'm just collecting Defenders. I don't care what grade
See
they're in.
fireplace is going up.
Defenders 28.
Oh yeah.
For Starhawk.
2 of Dracula number 30.
Wow.
I'm
Nice.
kind of hooked on the Bronze Age.
Russ Johnson
stuff,
on the
you know.
inks on there on that cover.
There's 61.
Nice.
I like that one with the pink in the background. Then one of my favorite characters, Jack Russell, giant size werewolf number 4.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ghost Rider 41 and Ghost Rider 63. I always like the old school Ghost Rider covers. I like the old bike. It looks like a, what do you call it, a Triumph? Do they call it a Triumph or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
what it looked like. Then we got more C-Todd, Bi-Todd, Marvel Tales 233. We got some Jim Lee here. I couldn't believe you put this in there. I forgot you put this in there, Jim, and I opened it up. I was like, okay, X-Men 268.
Ooh. Wow. Classic stuff.
America 45. It's a lower grade, but it's still cool. It's Silver Age. Who cares? It's lower grade.
Yep, it's the first appearance of the Shaggy Man.
Shaggy
Nice.
Man.
Okay. Yeah, we'll keep the Justice League of America train going with 66.
Another Neil Adams cover.
Oh, yeah. I love Neil
And
Adams.
here we
I
have
think
Mike,
it's
Night Tiger Comics. Hey, buddy.
Hey, hey, hey.
I love Neil
And
Adams.
here we have Mike, Night Tiger Comics. Hey, buddy.
Hey,
I guess he had his volume on there.
Yep.
You're up next, Mike.
Jimmy Olsen's always like out of
Heard that
control
someplace
on these
before.
covers, right? Look at. I mean, Jimmy, what are you doing, bro? He's got Batman over his head. You're like, what?
Wow. I didn't know he was that strong.
We got giant size. Yeah, I know. Giant size Defenders #4.
Oh, lovely Gil Kane
this one,
there.
I like this one. I just like what's going on. You got all these cool colors. Amazing Adventures present.
Woof.
Well,
Man.
the Inhuman.
Showing some good stuff, buddy.
And
Yeah,
we got
he
some,
bought out most of my
I love
bronze
Grant
and
Morrison, so we
silver
got-
age stuff.
Wow.
Doom.
Yep, Galassi. I
Doom
remembered
22.
afterwards. Hey, DS has that Moon Knight. Good
Doom
job,
Patrol
man.
24. Number 26.
Yeah.
I'm working on a
you're right.
run of a Doom Patrol right now.
Jerry, welcome, buddy.
27.
Oh, if you
And,
want the rest of the
28.
Grant, Matt, if you want the
and,
rest of the Doom Patrol Grant Morrison run, let me know. For you, $1 a piece, brother.
I'll take them.
All right,
Yeah,
because I know
great.
they're going to a good home, man, and you're going to read them and enjoy them.
Arthur
Oh, yeah.
Adams.
Yep. I only bought that for the Art Adams cover, and then I'm like, wait a minute,
Wrong company.
why did I do that?
Twiggy. She looks like
Jeff
Twiggy.
Perella.
That's true as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff Perella Classic.
Where's Marvel Dracula?
What is this called? Oh, Madame Mirage. First look. It's like a
Holding
preview
on.
of Madame Mirage. I think I like Madame Mirage. I like her.
Got to get a little GGA in there.
ASM 202.
Oh yeah, Punisher crossover. Nice.
Yep.
The life instead of the death. The life of Captain Marvel.
Jeff is still trying to claim stuff.
Okay, Jeff.
Yeah, that just reprints some of the Starlin stuff from the beginning.
Yep. I like
Hey
the
Donald,
Marvel,
welcome, buddy.
and that's the original, not the facsimile. The BWS Thing story, man. Classic.
And we'll have to throw in a movie adaptation too. We got.
That's one of Mike's favorites movie, the Batman original Batman.
Oh, I loved it too. It was great.
And you know what's better than Mike Mignola? Mike Mignola with Richard Corbin
Ooh,
inking.
Yeah.
what a
boy.
combo! Wow.
Yeah, what happened there? Mike Magnolia wrote the story, but Corbin did all the art. So that's awesome.
Hey, Ron Helton, welcome, buddy. Always
And
commenting on my
everybody
videos. Love to hear. From
Everybody gets a Marvel No Prize. Here we go.
Oh, that is cool. I got to get me one of those one day. That is so cool.
You know, people say they're hard to find, but I've been finding them everywhere. I ended up with like 3 copies of them.
Wow. I guess maybe it's a regional thing.
Got all the
Yeah.
bad guys, you know. I just like I love when Perez they're like, if they're like, hey, we need somebody to draw like 50 people on the cover. Well, let's call George up. I'm sure that's what they used to do. So
That's
just call
it, man. That's
Yeah.
what you do.
The key significance of that one, Matt, is that number nine is the first time that Guy Gardner actually gets inducted as a legitimate Green Lantern by the Guardians of Oa in there, because they needed every Green Lantern they could get their hands on against the Anti-Monitor.
You know
know
me, I'm an old curmudgeon myself, so I'm a fan of Guy Gardner.
Hey,
Oh,
Lycan,
yeah.
how you doing? How you doing, buddy? Great to hear from
Yeah,
you.
we got some more George.
Hey,
Prince,
Grow
Star
2,
Power.
welcome, buddy. And saying hi to Night Tiger. They're
Yeah.
buddies.
Last but not least, I'll show this book too, but that's like George Perez doing Starfire, which I love the way he drew Starfire.
Yeah.
And the next one on the back of it is in the back of this one, it's Cal and Giordano that did this one though, but it's still cool.
Yeah,
But,
not bad
yeah,
either.
Not bad.
Not bad.
And I'll round off with this little oddities he sent me for free. We got a DC manga
Sampler.
preview sampler.
Wow.
And this omnibus book of Vampire Hunter D.
Oof.
So,
Yep, it's the original novels that the 2 movies were made off of, but there's actually many more novels. They're all translated from the original Japanese language into English.
Well, that you got a lot of good reading there, Mike. Matt, sorry.
I'm
Mike, you
excited.
ready? You ready, buddy? All right. There he is.
What's up, everybody? Eat
Good
my
to have
peanut
you
butter
on,
jelly.
Peanut butter
butter
jelly
jelly,
time.
mummy.
Peanut butter
Peanut butter
jelly
jelly.
time.
Peanut butter
All
jelly.
right, so Sandman Mystery Comics. Nice to meet you. I haven't met you before. Heroes
Nice
for
to meet you,
Hire.
good sir.
Cheap Comic
Hello.
Collector. I think I was on
That's
with you
Jim.
one time before.
Possibly, yeah.
Greyman, the crazy man. I
Rob.
know him. And of
Ray-
course, Roger,
Ray, you know.
Professor.
And
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you know Matt here.
Hey, Matt.
And of course,
Okay.
we've met a few times. So
Who are you?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Okay, I'll start out with a modern comic.
Ooh,
Is
nice.
this Greg Land, one of my favorite Black Widow. I just found a second copy after about 5 or 6 years. This is actually going to go to Bub's
Oh,
Comics.
okay.
He said he needed one and he liked it, and
Mhm.
he doesn't know.
Yeah, he doesn't watch the show, so don't worry, he won't know.
But I finally got this after years,
Whoa.
Oh, nice.
and I read it too. Oh my goodness, it's worth it. I
Yeah,
passed for
Okay.
$40 like 10 years ago because Spider-Man, the eyes were gouged out on the characters at a store, but I should have bought it. I kicked myself ever since for not buying it. Just a cool.
Diabetic Superman saying hi to you, Mike.
Hey, what's up, Diabetic Superman? So I have all the yellow costumes except issue 1.
Ooh, wow. That's a nice little niche collection there.
And you might have seen this one before.
Oh yeah. The Black
Young
Panther
kid.
prototype. Yeah.
It had
Nice.
a lot of ink scribbling on there, and I soaked it and got most of it off.
Yeah. Yeah. Mike and I are comic book soakers.
Yeah, I'm hoping you'll fill that box soon, Roger, so I can send you that Shadow Little Big Book to fix for me.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Me
John
too.
Buscema. I love that
Does
cover.
this one need any introductions?
No,
Nope.
it does not. I
Three-piece
have that
suit.
one.
You know where I got this, Roger? The Book Nook.
The Book Nook.
The
Wow.
one that I sent you to there in
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
got this and Secret Wars 8 there at the same time.
Wow. Nice. Yeah, that was a good place.
Just picked this one up, high grade book, and I read it.
Ooh.
I got that one.
One of the new pop art issues.
Ray's flexing over there.
You know the history of the pop art, Roger?
You mean on the corner box there?
Yeah.
No, I think you told me once, but I forgot.
He was jump on the bandwagon, plagiaristic artist.
Mm.
He didn't realize, and all the college kids started writing in, "Stop doing that, Stan."
Oh,
So I
okay.
think
That sounds familiar. Yeah.
I think it lasted 8 months or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
The artist was taking comic book art and making it his own.
Yeah, Lichtenstein.
Lichtenstein,
Was
Yeah.
was that him? I thought it was a different guy.
No, it was Lichtenstein.
Was
he
it?
did,
Okay.
he did the romance novel or the romance comics and blew them up. And
Yeah, I have the American issues.
I have a couple of the war ones. Yeah.
Yeah, I found those in Ohio when I was with Steve, the All Americans.
Yeah.
Man.
I picked this one up this year from a comic shop in town. That one, All Star Comics. Have you been there yet?
Yeah, I went there with you once. Yeah.
Good place.
Yeah.
Seeing those
Yeah, I think we found a
ASMs.
few comics in there when we went. Yeah.
Yeah, he's invited me to go through this back stock.
Ooh.
So I haven't been able to do it yet. Maybe one day you can meet me there. We can do it together.
Oh. You don't have to twist my arm. Ooh.
When you show the ASMs, it reminds me of my old collection before I sold it. I used to have issues 16 through 300.
Ooh, nice. Oof.
But once you get what you want, like I did with my Godzillas, I sold them all off. So
And that's a newsstand in there. Mm-hmm.
I don't have rhyme or reason if I'm at a place and they got a good deal and it's a book that I've been wanting. And it's funny because this year the keys have been just kind of going down in price and falling into my lap.
yeah.
Yeah, Ron, that's what I remember as well.
See, I remember the romance ones. I guess it's just what they showed at the museum when you saw them, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a site that has them all. It has the comparison.
This is one I just got.
Oh, now that's a nice Copper Age key right there.
Yeah.
And, I never really care to look for these. They're so expensive, but it seems like all the prices are coming down.
Oh, yeah.
This was at my LCS, the one in town where they're usually overpriced on everything, and this was a decent deal on the wall.
Well, dude, even UF4 you can get at a decent price now, man. I mean,
I got a couple copies of this. This is one of my favorite issues.
You can't go wrong with anything Captain Marvel.
Oh, that Starlin run is so good.
Yeah, it's all Starlin and Thanos. I just love that purple and he's so big in the background like that.
Yeah.
I just read this one.
Tat took a break. Now he's back to work.
Yeah.
Vampire's Coffin.
Oh, I love the old Atlas horror books, man.
Have you read that one, Mike? Is that any good?
I did read it. Yeah. This one, I'm going to show a couple, but all the stories in here had that like subtle horror ending where you don't really see anything until the last panel, pretty much. Yeah. And you know what's coming.
Yeah.
But I did read it. I did read a different Atlas pre-code. I don't know if it's in here, and it was a lot better. It was like gruesome and gory.
Only need 7 amazings. Wow. Congrats.
This one had werewolf in the last 2 panels of the story.
But wow, still, so it went through the whole story and you only saw him in the last 2 panels. Wow.
Yeah.
That actually makes sense. Stan did that, and then he went with the trope of every story had an ironic twist at the end. He always did those 2 tropes, man.
Yeah. I don't know, but this one was gruesome and gory. It was every story in here was
when it strikes midnight, that guy's head's coming off.
Yeah.
It was on my in my whatever you call it at my comic shop for like a couple months.
Want list or whatever.
And nobody bought it, and it's for the price. This thing was like every other one I saw listed was lower grade than this and twice as much money.
Wow.
So I don't know if it was because maybe the miscut. I don't know, but I finally bought it. It was $100.
That's not bad for those.
No.
Yeah, it looks clean. The colors look good.
Yeah, it looks like a 6 or a 7 from here.
Yeah.
1/8 and
like
2 O's going for like 170. And my comic shop's weird. I'll buy books in nice grade, cheap, and then the next week they'll have the same book, lower grade, and twice as much money. So I don't know how they price their books.
Yeah, I know that site you're talking about, Ron. That's how I knew I had 2 of the war comics.
Oh yeah, there you go. Golden Age, yeah.
1943 Hitler cover.
Wow, 15 cents for
Mussolini.
96 pages.
I know, man.
And there's a Joker appearance in here. It's really cool. They actually they're crossing paths with the Joker, and in another issue, the character they're chasing crosses path in that story. So the
wow.
Joker is driving by in a car in the panel, and I don't think it's a Batman story. And then the Batman issue, it's the other villain, so it's really cool. It's like a crossover.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
man.
it's,
Read
you
your
know, this
comics,
is early,
and you never know what's in there.
1943. That's an early Joker.
Yeah, very early.
And
Yeah.
that ain't no joke.
No.
Sticking with DC.
Ooh.
We got some sensation.
Oh my God.
She's looking sensational.
That's another high grade book. It's looking 6 or 7 for Golden Age.
No, this is not. This isn't high grade. It's
The Mylar can sometimes be illusionary, you know.
yeah. I mean,
The Mylar does everything good.
Yeah, right.
I don't
But it
even
does
know
look
what-
good. I have to admit, it does looks pretty square. Yeah.
What would you say? It's like a 2 or a 3?
Oh, so I don't know. I don't remember what I graded it, but so they sent this to the wrong place. It says 3 days wondering if I would get it back. Delivered to wrong. Oh, they delivered this to the wrong address. They delivered it down the road. And I was going frantic, man, going to the post office and
Mylar is your Lar.
and I went down
Is that when
there.
you chased
They
down
have
the postal worker?
they have the same address, but it's street instead of place. It's like 3 blocks down.
Oh, okay.
And the post office said they delivered it there. And I went there, and the lady owns the house said, "Oh no, I never got anything." And she knows me because we swap mail. So then I pull into the driveway, and this strange car pulls up behind me, and I'm like, "Who is that?" And the daughter gets out. She's like, "Oh, I received it. My mom didn't know." And I was like, I was on the ground,
wow.
like having a heart attack. Here's one I've been after for a long time and found in a back issue bin recently. New gaming store in town. So this is a first time that Deadshot shows up in the comics since the Golden Age.
Yep.
I don't know if you read this, but he's sitting there and he goes, "Yeah, I've been in jail or prison the whole time, and all these other," and they show it. All the other villains, they come and they go, and they come and they go, and I've had to stay here for the last 30 years. I finally got out.
Hey,
And then
that's clever. That's clever.
He gets right back at the end of the.
Yeah, that explains why he wasn't around for 30 years. Yeah.
There you go.
So who's writing this? Steve Englehart? Because him and Roger Marshalls, they bring back all the Golden Age villains. I just read this one.
Yeah, that sounds like Englehart. All right.
And they brought back or Dr. Hugo Strange, and another I just read. You know that phenomena where you're looking for a book for years, you finally find one, and then you keep finding it again. So all these Marshall Rogers run I've been looking for in the back issue bin, and I found them in 2 different stores, like 1 week back to back.
Yeah, that's happened to me quite a bit, actually. Christmas cover.
This is because it has the first appearance of a villain, and I tried to Google, and there's nothing about him anywhere else. He's called the Match. So I don't know if this is his last appearance or if he ever showed up again.
Yeah, it could be a one-shot villain, you know.
But he's really cool.
That did happen. Huh.
It's always cool when you open these and discover, like, I've never heard of that villain before. And he, you know, he looks unique, like a rogue character. He's not just some run-of-the-mill. This has a Catwoman story in it. This was a COVID check buy when I got the COVID check. Imagine when we can get that $5,000 we might get next year.
We'll see.
This is high grade right here.
Neil Adams.
Adams, yeah, man.
I was going through my boxes in the other room, the ones that I've read, and I'm like, oh, I forgot I had this.
When you have thousands of comics, it's hard to keep in mind everything that you've read.
I know, but it's cool because you go through a box, you're like, oh, wow, I didn't know I had this. I didn't know I had that.
Yeah, it happens to me all the time.
and you get that warm, fuzzy feeling, and you think you're like 8 years old again.
Yeah, man. Especially if it's one I bought off the rack.
Nice.
That was just because I bought some super from 82 and 80. Instantly recognize the trade dress because you remember when you were buying those books,
Mm-hmm.
and it was, you know, your first time, and so every time you see a book that looks similar, you get that warm, fuzzy feeling.
It's nostalgia, Mike.
Another Hitler. Oh, is that what they call it?
It's you right here.
Another Hitler cover. The ultimate villain. Dr. Doom is right after him.
Honesty Ray. What does it say down there? Honesty Ray? Like an honesty ray? Like
Oh yeah, it's a really good
true.
story. They use it on Hitler,
Nice.
but it doesn't work.
Funny.
That's because Hitler was an antichrist,
He
man.
flies all the way to Germany with it and actually uses it on Hitler, and it breaks.
Wow.
Oh man. That's hilarious.
It overheats basically.
What did Jackson say? I had that warm fuzzy feeling last week. A doctor gave me something for it. I don't think we're talking about the same warm fuzzy feeling, Jackson.
Look at his mustache.
No kidding.
Looks like he has a cat
Riot.
face. Who is that? I recognize the artist, but I don't. That's not Shelley?
Sheldon Mayer?
Yeah, looks like
Could
it.
be.
It is. I have it on the back. You can just tell his art. He's just so cool because he's like the pioneer of the comic book. This was a great pickup because this has everything. Look at the flamethrower. It looks like a wet vac.
Wow.
It's got bondage. It's got horror. The superhero's kind of wearing a skirt.
Sir Gallagher. Dick Rose. Is that a DS publishing one of those? That's one of those DS comics?
Lucky
No,
7.
I forget who this. What it's.
Yeah. It's a very
I don't
small
think so.
publisher, as I recall.
Yeah. Sharp Comics was number 2. I think this was Sharp Comics 1, and they. My theory is that they didn't meet deadline because none of this story on the cover is in here.
Mm-hmm.
But in Sharp Comics, this is all inside that comic book.
Oh, yeah. That makes perfect sense.
Probably drew the cover, and they didn't get the book on time.
Yeah, that
so
character on the left looks like the guy on Sharp too. So yeah.
I think all the stuff in here is just like newspaper reprints, comic strip reprints.
Yeah, trying to get in on it, you know. Nikita
Fine.
Khrushchev.
This is one. You know me. I don't really go after a lot of books, but this is one I've been wanting to get a high grade copy of for years.
Nice.
And I got a low grade copy in that box for the winner of my contest.
That which has now closed, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I actually have a winner. I got to do I was thinking about doing it tomorrow.
All right.
Because I want to show a couple clips from everybody that entered.
Cool.
I don't even know. I don't remember when I bought this, but this is a high grade 1945 from Harry A. Chesler. I think there's
Chesler
like a
comics are real tough to find.
1.5 right now on eBay for like $200.
Yeah, they're super scarce.
I don't know how it's because this book.
Centaur's the
nice.
hardest, though, right? The Centaur comics from the Gold.
Yeah, well,
Centaur
both
too, yeah.
they're about the same. Centaur they did publish for only 2 years.
Yeah.
I think Centaurs are a little older than most Teslers.
Yeah, this is
but
45.
they're both very hard to find.
Look at that. It's still got
Wow.
a sheen.
That's what I'm saying. This is one of the earliest golden age that I picked up when I started buying.
Yeah, it must have been kept in a great environment.
Yeah.
That didn't grow up in Florida.
Well,
No.
it's in a great environment here.
Now it is. Yeah, I know. But I'm saying when what before you bought it. I mean,
Wow.
Daniel Boone.
Dang, it looks brand new.
Yeah,
It does.
yeah.
That goes
amazing.
to me is like I wonder if this is like around $1,000 book.
80 years old, and look at that.
10 Battlefield cover.
I have no idea who that was.
This is one I picked up this year, early issue. This is number.
Oh, yeah, the Target. Oh,
number
Yeah.
12. Number 12. So the last of the first year, the last book of the first year. Really
Very
nice
good.
copy.
Yeah, the three who are one.
I just saw later issues from like 3 or 4 years into the series. They were asking, and no superhero on the cover, and they wanted $200. So that's what I paid for this. I also have another issue that he had 14, which has the first appearance of a superhero, so the Silver Streak was a series, and then it had the Red Cross
Yeah.
or the Red Steel appears in his title, and the other guy's nowhere to be found. I'm like, wow. So I looked it up, and it's like his first appearance.
Yeah, it must have been
Roger-
the environment, Ron, that it was kept in, that didn't yellow.
You have this, right?
I do not.
No, you don't. If you have this, read the letter page. I did a video on it
Okay.
because the writer of the letter asked what if they're going to do anything further with Eunice, the villain.
Yeah, Eunice.
And and the editor's like, we don't have no, that doesn't sound right. That sounds like a bad joke or
Right. Yeah, just don't change the vowel at the beginning.
But it was funny because he's like, he didn't even know that they had a character, and he's the editor.
Yeah.
This is one I just picked up.
Oh yeah, I remember buying that off the rack back in the day, man.
This probably is the one because it's like a 1.5.
Not unless you bought it out here in California, good sir.
I don't know where it came from. Well, all the books from Florida come from all the other states.
Yeah.
This is all new, all different X-Men. And I just picked up this one right here. If you saw my video,
Speaking of racks.
I've been after this. I saw Captain Strangelove show this book like over 10 years ago on YouTube, and I've been after it ever since.
The next time I get up, okay?
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
you should be ashamed. You should be ashamed, Jack.
It was a timely threat in the lawsuit because he used to be orange and yellow. He looked like the Human Torch.
Yeah, so they had to change it. Yeah.
Yeah, they changed him to green and ended up being the last issue.
Yeah.
But I think he looks better green.
Yeah, I agree. All right, Mike, let's move on so we can get everybody else a quick round. But thanks for coming in with those.
No problem.
I mean, you're really bad for my ego, but but I love to see your comments.
I don't know what that means.
It means I'm jealous of your comics, dude. That's what it means.
You know, you don't have to be. Come on. That's why I show.
I know.
Share.
Hey,
Ray.
Oh, actually, Ray, hold on. Let's go to. Is Rob there? I know Matt took off. Okay, so let's go to Ray then.
I love his background.
Look at that.
I know.
Wouldn't you like to raid that house?
Yeah, but he said all those boxes are empty.
Yeah, but guess the stuff that's in them is out of the
It is
picture.
out all around.
Yeah,
right.
it's all around the other perimeter. Yeah.
I don't know. After seeing Night Tiger's books, I don't know if I want to show anymore.
So Ray is the flea market guru.
I used to be.
No flea markets anymore?
Nah, I'm having a hard time walking, buddy.
Oh, okay. Sorry to hear
Yeah.
that. Are you rolling around now?
We're on it.
Am I what? Rolling
He just
around?
walks a little slower. That's
I walk slower now. I'm like a snail. Angel and Ape, #1.
Very cool. I have not even seen that before.
kind of
I
a
can't
TikTok
believe they
beauty.
brought them back from the 60s, man. I remember that.
Yeah.
Be woke.
Nice.
Yeah.
The implosion book.
Yeah.
Red Circle, Katie Kane, #1.
Hey.
Oh,
I have that.
Yeah, that's the only Red Circle Katie Kane. They changed it to a romance series after that. It was it's not supposed to be a Red Circle essentially.
What was the romance series?
Katie Keene, and the Archie.
CPH 100.
Hey. All red?
Who?
I think that's all red art on there.
Yes, it is.
Uh-huh.
All red MD. Earth 2. Hot
Higgy,
girl.
Higgy, are you here? Higgy.
Higgy, hot girl. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Gotta love those amalgams, man.
Kiss. Mwah.
Oh, you're Neil Palm
What?
Springs. Oh yeah, you are east of there.
Let's see.
Never heard of that one.
Blood's Frontier was the line that they did for Clyde Barker for Clyde Barker Horror Comics.
Crossfire
Oh,
and
okay.
Rainbow. The Mox Brothers.
That's a great cover.
Oh wow, fabulous.
Which is
Comic book hideout.
Comics Greatest World X.
Yep. First appearance of X, cover by Frank Miller, interiors by Mankey.
Yep. Frank
Wow.
Miller, FM.
Nice, Jim.
Well, that and The Ghost were the only titles that actually survived and got decent comic runs from Dark Horse.
I remember Ghost. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody else liked any of the other stuff that came from Comics Greatest
Hey,
World.
Damien, how you doing, buddy?
Did you guys watch the show Nightman? I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, but see, that had nothing to do with that. Nightman was from Malibu Comics
Oh, that's right.
Ultraverse. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Dude, that's cool. I'd like to get that OB Cool issue.
Oh, wow.
Story and coloring book. Did you color anything in it?
Nope.
You have
Ray's not a color.
you have to use like OB Cool colors.
Let me see if I did. No, I didn't.
Oh, it'll be at San Diego Comic Con. Nice.
I can't. It's all blurry, Night Tiger.
It's all blurry.
It's all blurry. No good.
Ray, get your 3D glasses, buddy. Come on.
It's all
Get your
blurry.
X-ray glasses.
I know you have several pair around there. Come on. You got to be ready for this.
Yeah. Strawman.
Strawman.
I don't know. Magic.
Oh, you're an independent
Magic.
designer. Nice.
Knights of Pendragon. Is it
Pendragon.
Pendragon?
Pendragon, yeah.
Pendragon.
That's Captain Britain and that UK stuff over there.
Oh, cool. Martha Washington goes to war.
More Miller.
Girls with guns.
Boy, is that is Major League Guns there, yeah.
Yep, that one's staying out.
Ray's preparing for cover slingers in the future. Star Blast.
Number
Yeah, it was a
one.
crossover with Namor and Quasar and Fantastic Four, I think.
The origin.
How do you know that? That's such a modern comic.
Well, it was from the 90s. Probably 30 years old, Mike.
Oh, I thought you didn't collect 90s.
Oh, yeah, I collected in the 90s, sure. Just not past the 90s.
Oh, okay.
Thank God this one was free.
Ah,
Featuring Black Hammer.
Yep.
you're.
Black Hammer.
I'm a year older than you are, Jim.
Oh, wow.
That thing #1.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember
was-
that. That's cool.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, one of the amalgams. Yep.
You can reread those over and over.
And I have, actually. Yeah, you're right.
Darkhold.
I've never read that.
Yeah, me either. Probably has to do with the Darkhold book. But
Yeah, wasn't those hot or something from the movie?
Rise
Rise
of
of
the
the
Magi.
Magi.
Oh. Never heard of that.
Star.
And I'm soon 1 year older than Roger. Yeah, well, you know.
Who does the art? Can you read that? I'm sorry. Hot.
On that last one?
Yeah, the
Rise of
star.
Legend? Oh,
It says.
Herrera?
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that artist.
What is that behind you,
Herrera
Ray?
Christian. What is what behind? That's Bill.
That's Comic Mag
That's
Musings.
Comic Mag Musing.
You remember
Bill.
you remember that doll they had in the early 70s called Hugo? Like a ventriloquist dummy kind of
Yes.
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of
That's
does look
weird.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ex
Ex Machina.
Machine. Ex Machina. That looks cool. I like the art on that.
All 45 boxes done. Wow. Tat.
Good job, my
All
man.
right, your
Man,
turn.
yeah.
What dozen? Or 2 dozen?
Oh, cool. Peanut butter cookies.
Gorilla cover.
22.
Ape cover.
Nice.
Okay.
That almost looks like a Spectre ripoff in the background of the ape.
Yeah. Ray tries to give Bill the benefit of the doubt, so he makes him up a little bit. We're cool that
Crimson
way.
Dawn.
Crimson Dawn. Never seen that before.
Never heard of that before.
So,
Galactic Guardian.
She looks like Psylocke.
yeah, I think it was Psylocke. Yeah, that was a spin-off from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, it took place way, way in the future.
Way in the future. Yeah, that was like Legion
Mhm.
time, but for Marvel.
I just
Yeah.
read a book that you
Warrior.
gave me, Roger, last night, and it was a
What?
new DC, and it was so bad.
Which one?
The one with the zombies.
Zombies.
I just said,
DC.
let me go in my short box and just grab 2 different books and read them really quick.
Warrior.
Remember sending me that?
Oh yeah.
Number 9.
It was so bad. I'm putting it in the giveaway pile.
Right.
Knights of the Pentagon.
I might have read it and passed it on to you for that reason, Mike.
Yeah.
Because that's what I do to my buddies.
I had to look at who the writer was.
Love, right?
Yeah.
I had to look who the writer was. I didn't recognize it. I'm like, he has no business writing comics.
I think that cover is an homage cover to a movie.
That's how I feel about Tom.
Yeah, no, that was the Superman 75, Death of Superman. But I read a Steve Englehart right after, and it was like night and day.
Ray,
That's
I'll be
cool.
working on getting your box of books next month. Hey, nice.
You don't have to do that, Tat.
Nice, Tat. Tat is like one of the nicest beings on this earth. So
Check out
Yeah.
Easy Rider's new video. I sent him a box.
yeah, I just saw. I haven't seen it, but I have it on my watch list.
And Swag also.
Swag, all right. Yeah, I remember Spider Boy in the Legion. Yeah, I really like that.
Swag is a good guy. I like
Yeah,
him.
he is. He's really cool.
And what
And
I like,
also the
What are
the
you
Metal Man
smacking on?
with the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, I think it is.
yeah. And what I like is he's so positive about comic books,
Yeah.
He's not jaded like us.
Yeah. Give him 30 years, Jim, and we'll see what happens.
That's true.
Look at that great wall of comics behind Ray. That great box. All those bricks.
That is around the whole interior. That is 360.
Oh, that must be like,
There's a
Yeah.
little space for the door to get in. That's it.
you must sit right in the middle and get that perfect warm, fuzzy feeling.
No giveaway. No giveaway. Mm-mm.
Don't give it away.
No giveaway.
No.
When you start my box, let me know. Oh man, these guys.
It's coming. It's coming.
I got a free box of comics if someone wants to give it to somebody.
It's coming.
Mike, you're always giving away comics.
I know.
Every week I
Well,
see A-OK from Night
Yeah,
Tiger. It says
A-OK.
prize win for
if
Night
you
Tiger.
got
This
someone
is
who
Night
wants a
Tiger.
box, just tell them to send their address to me in my Instagram. Or if anybody wants a box of free comics, the first one to put their address in my Instagram messenger will
Oh,
get
boy.
it.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
There you guys go.
Priority box of comics.
There
Pretty
you
much
go, Jackson.
mostly Batman. First
There
one
you
to put their
go.
ad.
You badgered him so much, he gave in.
It's bad
I
now.
need him gone.
You hear my wife? She's mad at me because I didn't sign up to get that on his Instagram, and
Oh,
I'm
that-
not even part of Night Tiger yet.
That was
Hey.
cool, Ray. What was that again?
You could get there first.
Dude, I'm not even. I don't even have you followed, man.
Then follow me. Just click. It's three
That's
clicks
neat.
of a button.
Okay.
Got
El
it?
Cazador. The first one to get the address to me, I'll send him a
I
box.
You
got
got
you.
comments that Roger dumped on you.
Okay, follow.
No, I got one.
You got one in there at least.
Hey, I did read it from front to back in that order.
I don't think I have his IG. Oh, crying. Oh, no.
Matter of fact, probably have 2 boxes to give.
Sorry,
away.
I didn't mean to start something. Says Tat. Don't worry, Tat. We have plenty of starters. Or
El
Oh.
Cazador.
on the Tat
Oh
here.
yeah, that's I have not read that, but I'm interested in reading that series.
Yeah, my wife loves Batman. She loves Batman.
Okay, I'll send it to your wife. Sandman Mystery. Just put Sandman Mystery's address, and I'll
I
send it
just
to your
did.
wife. Okay.
Thank you.
You're
You're
welcome.
Welcome. I'll stop with the Raisinets.
Oh, yes. You get you
Yeah,
sent me one of
Blackthorn.
those.
They have a bunch of good
California.
3D comics.
Yeah, I love Blackthorn, especially their 3D books and the
Gumby.
recreates.
That's what
And-
Jim looks like after a day up on a roof.
Yeah,
They have a
Especially during the
werewolf
summer,
3D,
man.
which is cool.
He comes in
It's a
all like,
newsstand too.
yeah, man.
I'll stop there.
That's
All
the
right,
early
all right.
barcode.
I think he's Night Tiger Comics, unless I followed the wrong person.
Nice.
Oh, no,
Hey,
Yeah,
All
that's
one
him.
word. All one word.
Yep, Michael Night Tiger Smith. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Firestorm.
I think that's me on Facebook.
Oh, hold on a second. What do we got here?
Got some
My
peanut
wife's
butter.
cousin created the raisins.
That's a good
Really?
issue. I remember buying that one off the rack.
Yep,
right
me
there.
too. Yep.
That's my reward for me.
That one too.
69. Adventures number 9.
If Daniel here, he'd be
Number 9.
claiming it.
Number 9.
Action 526.
Oh, that's another one that I love. I read that when it came out.
494.
Curator needs the fiber.
That's when they were doing the 3 or 4 packs right there.
493. And 491. My copy of this, my childhood copy of this one, I did get at Old Whitman during. So I would have got that from one of the packs.
You got it like at a grocery store or Woolworth or something?
Yeah, it would have been, a department store probably.
Mm.
M463.
Nice.
Those were the days when you could find comics and
Little cover on the back.
Like that.
photo cover.
Hate
Yeah.
Rada.
Yeah,
Haunted Library, number 47.
Yeah, I got that one.
I got that one too.
Yep.
Steve
That-
Ditko.
Steve Ditko
Oh,
has a story in there. Yep. Starts from
Adventures
watching the panels.
2,
Yeah.
number 0.
I bought almost all my Bronze Age out of 7-Elevens and Safeway supermarkets, man.
Oh, Safeway. Nice.
Yep.
I've never seen a 7-Eleven until I went to Orlando when I moved here.
Oh, wow.
Time Warp, number 4.
I love
that.
that.
That is a
Good
great series
series.
right there. Great
Yes, it
series.
is.
Kaluta covers and some art too inside.
What issue of Time Warp? was
They
that,
were supposed to
Rob?
bring
That
back
one?
Strange Adventures, and they didn't, and they turned it into
I need it. Damn.
that time warp.
Airboy and Mr. Monster.
Yeah, boy.
I need
Hey,
that
it was
too.
Valkyrie.
I need that too for Airboy. Ah,
Airboy meets the Prowler, number 1.
I need that one. Ah,
You're killing Jim here, little by little.
The Airfighters meet Sergeant Strike.
I have.
Wow.
Start bidding.
See, no, I'm an Indies
Air
guy.
Maiden Special.
Oh, I need that.
Wow, I have never seen these.
Those were Nazis in the beginning. They changed sides.
Yeah.
Life of
Oh,
Captain
really?
Marvel number 2.
Oh, I just AOK'd that to my Matt.
Number 4.
Coming.
Yeah.
Coming.
His wife is calling him.
Sealed copy of X-Force.
Okay.
Tarzan number 2 from Marvel.
Cool.
Tarzan 212 from DC.
No, I don't go down to Orange County, brother. Ever.
256.
Yeah, 7-Eleven. That's where I got most of my comics from when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Korak 59.
I would harass my brother, who's 9 years older than me, to drive me over there.
Back in the late 80s, early 90s, I would sell at one of the Burbank Comic Cons they did. It was in I think it was in the Burbank, whatever hotel there.
That's a good one because it has a preview for, was it Amethyst or something?
Amethyst, yeah. First appearance of Amethyst. Batman the Outsiders Annual number 1.
American flag cover, nice. Or
Green
Presto.
Wanderer number 4 from Pacific
Oh,
Comics.
yeah.
Presto. That sounds familiar.
Number 3. Number 2.
Cool, Ron. Yeah, man. 7-Eleven was the thing for me.
Fantastic Four.
Ooh. I bought that one off the rack. I remember.
I like that suit.
Yep.
137.
The disco era suit. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what they call it.
America 236.
How to fix
I'm learning.
and it's falling apart.
It was, because Reed Richards had to make it for him because he was losing moisture.
Right.
Ah,
Zorro. No kidding.
Oh, that
Awesome.
Zorro cover's
That's a
beautiful.
good one.
beautiful, beautiful. Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
you seen that new Zorro on Hulu? I didn't care, or is it? I don't know if it's
No.
on. I didn't care for
Power
it.
Man
I don't got time to watch.
56.
I don't got time to watch TV. Too many comics to read. Too many videos to see.
Adventurers 5.
Looks like he was under a waterfall. Yeah, we're wrapping it up here in a little bit anyway. Tat.
Crew number 5.
Oh, from the PC run, nice.
And Congo Bill number 1. 2.
Is that new or is it reprints?
3. Yeah, it was new. It
It's-
was
it's a
Vertigo
Vertigo.
2000.
Yeah, so they tried to make it edgy.
Mm.
Yeah, it doesn't look as fun as the covers look.
I wonder
I
how
looked
you'd make Congo Bill edgy.
Daredevil 285.
Hey, they can make anything edgy pretty much. I mean, not well edgy, but
Uncanny X-Men 378. 379. These were 50 cents, so I grabbed them.
okay.
Fantastic Four 141.
Oh, nice.
Is X-Men a good seller for you, Rob?
Recently it has been, yes. But
Good.
normally no. 187.
Like,
178.
Now, this really takes me back because I bought all these off 7-Eleven racks.
Yeah.
Giant size number 2.
That one too. The gangster one. Yep. I remember. Yep.
Yep.
And this is
With the
king size
water
annual number 10, but it's in really low grade. Somebody taped the spine, and it's got a page that's detached.
Reprints the wedding from the FF annual before number 4. Whatever.
And Commandy number 28. Somebody tore a coupon out of this one.
Oh,
Too bad. I got it though. So
I got a nice number 1 from somebody.
yeah, some guy sent you
Cobra
one.
number
Yeah.
5.
And then
That's
somebody
a
sent
great
me one.
cover.
So
that's a great cover for Cobra.
Giant size FF number 6.
Oh yeah.
How many issues of Cobra did Jack Kirby do? All of them?
I don't think he did the last few, as I recall.
Champion Sports number 2.
And that giant size FF number 6 actually reprints the FF annual with Annihilus and Franklin being born.
Oh,
Being
no, I got a
born.
couple of copies of that right there. Cinnamon's first appearance.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
that
that what
what it
that
is?
is?
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
Cinnamon. She's spicy. The
Go to
original
Roddy
Spice Girl.
9. Number 5.
Oh, that looks
That's
pretty
kid.
I picked up a few of those. I haven't read them yet.
They're pretty good.
Tarzan 224.
Some
Still
more
cover.
goodness.
Justice League 198.
Cool. Trying to complete that run.
Yeah.
Tarzan 246.
I got a few from Jim. I got a few from Bray.
That Perez run on covers was
Adventure
Oh,
so good.
so good.
466.
Nice dollar.
Yeah, that was a heck of a bargain back then too.
Powerman 65.
Aguila.
Aguila, El Aguila, the
That's
eagle.
a good. Yeah, that's a good issue.
Yeah, he's got the electrical powers.
Powerman 120.
He's got a red
Mark
uniform.
Stewart.
Yeah, because he went like he got corrupted.
MJ.
Powerman 121. It's a Mark Jewelers.
Another
Roger,
MJ.
Mark-
Claim.
Come
Oh,
on.
sorry.
122. Yeah, it's a Mark Jewelers.
Cut it
Oh.
out. Oh,
124.
Rob, you big tease, you.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
bet-
Mark
I bet-
Jewelers.
124. And they're both Mark Jewelers.
Oh,
I bet
man.
you Mark never knew he was going to be so famous.
I tell
And another
you.
124, the direct version. That's not a Mark.
Yeah, there are no direct
Oh,
Mark Jewelers.
nice.
118. I was just surprised to get so many Mark Jewelers all in a bunch like that.
Yeah.
116.
Well, it could have been a ex-military guy who had them, so
115.
That's a good
he got them
cover.
from a PX or something. So.
And last one, 112.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
nice.
Yeah, they sell for so much too.
Yeah, Rob's going to be very popular here very soon. Oh boy! All right, I guess it's my turn here, and I'll continue showing magazines here, but this time I'm going to show some deadly hands of kung fu.
Oh, that's always good stuff.
Your second favorite character,
And what's my
Yeah, the-
first favorite?
Ghost Rider.
Fly.
Ghost
Fly.
Rider.
Human
Why?
Fly.
Hey,
Fly.
Captain America's your first? I thought it was Ghost Rider.
Captain America, my first.
So what's Ghost Rider third?
Yeah, third. Here we have number 1.
Oh, nice.
Little Neil Adams goodness here.
yeah.
I love that realistic martial arts pose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
I was not happy when the 3 guys gave it up, man. I really wasn't. I mean, it was cool that White Tiger got all 3 of the amulets, but still, I didn't,
Yeah,
they were cool. They were
I thought so
cool.
too. Yeah, and Perez did really good on them too. But oh well.
So you read these already?
Oh yes,
More than once?
yes, at least 3 times I would think, but not in maybe in 5 or 6 years. Number 3. And these I did not pick these up off the rack because they were too expensive.
Is that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on that last one?
No, that's the Black Dragon, I think is what he was called. And here we have David Carradine. Remember that
Yeah.
Kung Fu show?
Yeah.
He wished he looked that good.
You. That's off of you.
Mike. And here we have number 5. Shuriken.
Shang-Chi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Samurai in cinema.
And Jim, here we are. The Sons of the Tiger.
Yeah. I love those guys, man. Oh, they were so awesome.
Let's see. Robert Diamond was one of the guys, and what was the other guy? He actually showed up. He showed up in Power Man later on. And here we have number 7.
You have the full run?
I do. Although one of them is a remainder copy. You'll see that later.
I can't even find one of those anywhere.
Well, I got these back in the 80s. I think I ran across them in a show in a shopping center. They were $0.25 each or something.
But you were elated.
So I mean, not all of them, but it was at least 12 or 13 of them. This one is
Back
a little
in the-
sun faded, as you can
Is
see.
that back when you were still living with mom and dad?
Oh yeah.
And you know the problem with that stuff is when you find it at such a good deal, you can't get all excited because the dealer or seller could be watching you. They're going to upcharge and knowing you're going to pay it.
Right.
And you just got to play it cool, but it's so hard because you're holding it in your hand and
Yeah.
you're looking
Yeah,
around.
you have to be a bit of an actor. Yeah. This is
Yeah.
a cool Iron Fist cover on this one.
What sucks is when you get them cheap and then you need some other issues and then they're expensive and you're like, I can't pay that.
Yep.
I paid a quarter for the other ones.
Yeah, but this was back in the 80s. Nobody wanted these. These were pariahs essentially. 11.
So many
Billy
comics were nice.
Yeah.
That's a good movie. I've probably seen that movie like 10 times. in
I've
my
seen it a
lifetime.
few times. Yeah.
It was one of those movies of the week, you
Yeah.
know, when you were a kid.
Okay, I'm sorry. It was not a quarter. It was 40 cents. It's right on here.
Oh, you
But
lied.
still, 40 cents a book.
Yeah,
Come
sorry.
on.
I apologize. My memory is not that great sometimes. And here we have number 13.
It's great when it comes to characters, just not price.
Yeah, listen. I remember like the most obscure stuff from 34 years ago, and like my wife's told me something yesterday, and I totally forgot to do it today. So
I told my wife, don't start sentences. Do you remember when? Or do you remember? Because I
Neil
don't.
Adams, Bruce Lee cover, really nice.
Yeah, that is. Neil Adams, man, he just changed the whole landscape.
Yeah. Here we have a super annual issue, number 15, with Chang-Chi and Daniel Rand.
Nice. Did that come out before the giant size?
I'm
They
not
teamed
sure
up?
about that. I don't know if that's their first meeting or not. And here we have another Sons of the Tiger. 3 of them jumping into action, so to speak.
Yeah.
All right.
Wasn't that guy remember the movie Jim Cotta from the
Yes.
80s? That looks
Yeah,
like that
with the
guy.
gymnast guy.
Yeah.
Bart, whatever his name is. Remember, he was an Olympic gymnast, wasn't it? Like that, wasn't that the guy?
Yeah. I just remember the movie.
That was
so
a terrible
cheesy.
movie, though. 18. Nice golden dragon.
Yeah.
I think I used this one, Ray, for Dragon Week.
Yeah, you did.
Boy, you
Dragon
remember
cover.
that?
Aaron!
Dragon
Dude.
covers.
And here's another Bruce Lee, probably from Enter the Dragon. Looks like it's the mirrors and the claw guy. I forgot what his name.
Neil Adams again.
Yep, Neil Adams again. You got it.
Every time they do Bruce, they say, get Neil to do it.
Yeah, Neil will do it. He'll do anything. 19, Iron Fist coming right at you.
Nice. That's a classic cover.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. And here we have Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
Nice.
Again, another 40 center. That was probably part of
And-
that same collection.
No pun, but he's still kicking today.
Yeah.
True. And here we have a pretty violent cover here on this one, 21. Now this guy's about to get skewered here. And here's the one with White Tiger, but again, it's missing. It's a remainder copy.
Yeah.
So you need an upgrade on that.
Yeah, but probably not going to get it. So
Have you looked at any copies to see like what they're going for
no,
that?
I haven't. Once I have a comic, it's like I don't start looking for any. If I run into it, I'll run into it, but I don't target it. 21 from this movie, The Killer Elite. I don't know if anybody's seen this.
Mm-mm.
I think James Caan stars in it. It's pretty good. And this one I paid up for, number 24, 50 cents. So,
Oh, you're bad.
yeah, sorry, Ray. Yeah.
Who's that in the background?
The lady there, I don't know. That's a good one. Let's look inside. Hold on.
That's a nice looking rendition of whoever it is.
Let's look inside, Mike, since you asked.
Boy, it looks like
the
a
cover's
nice
by
white,
Bob Larkin.
nice white back cover. Looks like.
The Bird of Fire.
Ooh, so like the Phoenix.
Yeah, Bird of Fire. Notice that there is, if you look, there's feathers back here. See there?
Very cool.
Yeah.
So when are you going to work on removing the prices?
I don't know.
Gotta buy some
question.
more lighter fluid.
I think these are permanent markers, Mike. I don't know if these will come out. 25. Sword Quest is like an ongoing story here. First one is by Kim San-ho.
Look what I just got. Calcium carbonate.
Oh yeah, I have some of that. Yep. It does. I used that for a comic that I did for Otaku last week. 26.
I didn't even know there was that many issues from that run.
34, I think, or so. Here's 27, another White Tiger cover.
So did you get them all from that?
No,
shot?
no. I got about half of them. No, not even half. I got about 12 or 13. The rest I got from the cheap bins in the LCS.
That's funny. Lighter fluid will remove everything. Probably the cover too.
Probably the cover too, yeah. Here's another Bruce Lee Ken Barr cover on this one.
Nice.
You got that nunchuck coming right at you.
Roger, how many do you have watching?
Excuse me? Oh, how many? 19. Sorry.
Nice.
And here we have 29. Usually we have about 20 or so.
I'm going to pull out, my friend.
Okay,
I'll be
buddy.
in the chat.
All right, go get some rest
Nice,
and
nice
get well.
meeting
Buddy.
you.
And here we have number 30. Sorry, 30 right here. Beautiful cover here. Earl Norham. And we're getting to the end. 31. This one has like all the characters. Iron Fist, Chang-Chi, and White Tiger on there. And here we have, I think this is Sons of the Tiger as well, as I recall. Yeah, Sons of Tigers right here. Yeah. Kung Fu Assassin in the Streets of Chinatown.
I like the female, I like her hair.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. Right? Look at that. Like she's got like that bow staff, you know. Oh, look who decided to come in here at the end. Tat.
What's up, man? What's up, guys?
I thought you were sweating bullets, man.
Oh, I am. I just take a little bit of break. I'm all done. I'm gonna take the U-Haul truck back, but I figured I'd just jump in and show my birthday book I got, my Commandy book, when you're done.
All right, sure will. Here's 33. I'm almost done actually for this run. 33, and this is I don't know who did this cover. Look, the face looks a little different on Chang-Chi there. Not sure exactly who did that. And then actually that's the last issue, Mike, but I have this one, which I kind of think is part of the run. It's called The Deadly Hands of Kung Fu Special Album Edition. And
Nice.
this reprints some of the stories from the run.
The artist isn't that good on that cover.
Yeah, that's not that good. Look at the face there. Yeah.
Look at that hand.
And look at this thing here. I mean, yeah. So. All right, Tat.
Yeah. Well,
Good to see you back home. I know
thanks.
you've got
Yeah.
a lot of remodeling to do, but
Yeah. I'll show this book though real quick. I saw this and I couldn't leave it behind. It made me think of Darwin Cook, but it's not. I don't know if any of you heard of this one.
Spook
Spook Girl.
Yeah. I haven't cracked it open yet, but I'm very interested to look in there. And then I finally picked up that other Undersea Agents that I told you about.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Beauty.
yeah, they have great covers.
Yeah. But here is my birthday book. I found it's the right year, right month, just not the number. So, Mandy, number 10.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice.
I had to pay $9 for this one, but it was well worth it because the year and the date, or the year and the month, 1973 October. But
Hey,
the number's not right.
that is. Let me tell you, if you collect the comics from that year, you have got some gems
Yeah.
from
This-
that year and month. You really
Oh, okay.
do.
Yeah, this is all most of my books, all in
Oh,
these
wow.
boxes. But it's a mess, and
Oh, man.
I have
Dude,
to
you
get-
got issues.
Yeah, I do. Well, the next thing I got to do is I got to pull all my comic books out of my file cabinets, put them in boxes to stack them out here so I can move them because they're a lot lighter without boxes in them.
Yeah, that's so true. So true.
Yeah, but I just wanted to jump in and say hi, and say thanks, and I'll definitely be in next week if that's
All right.
cool. I just
Of course.
so much to do. So
Yeah,
much
man,
to do.
and you've been out, so it's like not like you had plenty of time to do this, you know.
So
No.
what are you doing? Where are you moving?
Oh, I'm not moving. We're remodeling our whole kitchen. We're going to put in all new put in countertops, cabinets, and then we're going to redo all the flooring through the house. It's going to be hardwood floor all the way through, and then we have new vanities going in the bathroom, with countertops, and we're replacing all the doors in our house.
Oh, wow.
And while we were gone, we had to replace our fence, so that was another thing.
Great.
So, yeah, it was crazy. I'm just so tired, but I mean, I'm loving the books you guys are showing. I'm just like, dang, especially Night Tiger there, man. Those are some bangers.
Yeah, Mike's got some incredible comics. That's true.
Yeah.
An amazing collection.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
and I
buddy.
got,
Yeah. Can't wait to see you next week.
all right, man. You guys take care. And you guys,
I hope it all goes smooth.
thanks,
These
brother. I
old-
appreciate
Like
that.
that.
You guys take care.
See that?
All right. Take care.
These old things.
Yeah, those old things.
Those
are
old things.
amazing.
Yeah. All right, Ray. We got a few minutes.
What? Who,
You-
me?
You know,
You want to show a few things here?
Who, me?
Well, how many other Rays are in this?
Oh,
Channel.
man. All right.
Do you
There you
want to pass up to somebody else or
Yeah, let Night Tiger do it.
that night time? All right. All right, Mike. I put you on the button here, buddy.
I like his stuff.
No claiming, Ray. No
nice,
claiming.
classic.
Oh man,
Good.
that is nice.
It was a really good story too. I just got this one yesterday. Roger has such a good werewolf story right in the beginning.
Ooh.
Look at that.
This
Hey.
one is gory and gruesome.
What's the publisher on that?
Oh, who is this? I forgot.
Prize?
No. Comic Media.
Comic Media. Wow.
Nice.
Don Heck. I know I don't like Don Heck, but that's a great cover.
No,
That's
that's a good. That's good.
That's an
This has
awesome
a
cover.
completely split cover, and it's so fragile. It has little tiny dog ears, and I tried to take a tool and turn them, and they were breaking off. I'm like, no,
Ah,
but I had to read it. The Green Turtle.
yeah, I have that one.
Oh, you do? This is a good one.
It's on my wall back here. Yeah.
Creamy.
God,
I love the cover. I saw him on Comic Tropes did a thing on the Green Turtle.
yes.
So he's basically a Batman ripoff.
Yeah.
He's got this cool looking cape though. It looks like a turtle's underbelly or back or shell or very weird looking. This one just came in. I have not read this one yet.
Oh yeah. Ken Bald, right? That does the cover. on
Yep.
those. Yeah.
Exactly. It's funny, they have this listed 1/3 the price of every other issue, and they were lower grades. So this
Weird
is
how that happens, right?
I had it on my watch list for a while. It was $50, and I said, okay, I better grab it for
Yeah,
someone else.
that's a bargain, yeah.
And it's a nice copy, like 4.0.
Sonic.
I haven't read this. I read the first part. I got to read the second one. I just broke it out.
It's good. The second one is really good.
I think I've read it before, but a long time ago.
It's got a twist ending, shall we say, on the second part.
And then I got this one for free at the comic shop.
For free? Oh, yeah, you told me about that. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, you buy two, get one free, so they threw this one in.
It's a pretty nice throw in.
Yeah.
First White Queen, I think.
First appearance of the Supermobile.
Supermobile, yeah. Same here in Florida, yeah.
This is an upgrade. My other one has a split cover, so it's going into giveaway. This is the British edition. Someone said you better keep it because it's American edition. This one's British.
It's the same thing. It just changed the price box.
I haven't read this one yet. Number 9.
That's an awesome cover.
Turning into trees.
Yeah.
This one just came in.
Well, I guess you don't want the books I have for you, Matt.
Bravo.
Hey.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
Got some legs in there.
Yeah. Taylor June dancers.
Notice how Ray knows about these things.
What is it, dancers?
Taylor June.
Say it
That was the
again.
name of the dance group. Taylor
Say-
June.
Taylor June. I never heard of that. This is Jane Foster dance group.
Ray has intimate knowledge of those things.
Got to go to a lot of clubs.
I have a heartthrobs. Hey, nice. That's not Baker though, is it? No.
No, I wish. I don't know. I couldn't
Hey,
find out. I couldn't
Aaron,
find
major
who it
scores
was.
today. All right, can't wait to see it, Aaron. Oh, I remember that movie.
The cat from outer space.
That was one of my favorite movies when I was.
I
a
think the
little
drug
kid.
issue is like 90 something, 94, 95.
This is a hard book to get right here. This
I've
Gold
never
Key.
seen that before, but I remember the movie.
I was talking about the movie on one of my haul videos, and the next time I went to the comic shop, there it was in the $2 bin.
Yeah,
And
Jeffrey.
Shaggy Dog.
Yeah.
Remember Shaggy DA?
Yep.
So I read the first part. I have yet to read this one. The Death of Gwen Stacy, Part 2.
Goblin.
You read it in Marvel Tales or in the ASM?
Yeah, in Marvel Tales. Shoot, I wish I had the original. Just got a high. This one was I got free also. The owner threw it in,
Wow.
and this
Dang.
thing's like it's in like a
Nice
9A
throwing.
candidate.
Yeah, that looks,
Yeah.
wow, that looks tight, man.
I was shocked because first he was going to sell it for 10, and when I checked out, he just gave me $10 free. And my other comic shop had it for $100 in this lower grade. I was like, "What's going on here?"
Jim Cotta, yeah.
I'm not going to say nothing though. Right?
On the road. Okay. Be careful there. Nice. Luis Dominguez cover, right?
I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
You would probably know more than me. It's a great cover though.
Yeah.
And I didn't have it. I thought I had it. I looked up, like I don't have that.
Yeah,
I didn't have
there were 3 transition issues between the Adventure Comics and
Yeah, one had a parrot escaping from a cage.
yeah, and one has Vigilante going
Yeah.
across a rope or something. Yeah.
Bondage.
Nice.
Nice.
Famous funnies. Corky Smith.
He's not a relative.
Smith's such an uncommon name, you know.
I know. Perez, that's even more uncommon.
Yeah, and yeah, Perez is like the Smiths of the Latins, you know. So.
Yes.
Miss Mask. I'm still waiting for Jerry to send me my first appearance of Miss Mask back.
Well, he hasn't started working on it yet, has he?
He's finished
I've
working
got
on
both
it.
these
He's
email
been
at
finished.
Jones. So
Oh, that's right, Jones. Yeah.
Hey, the girl from Uncle.
You're up there. Rob.
Stephanie Powers.
Stephanie Powers, all right.
Nice dress.
Yeah.
Looks like a lampshade.
yeah.
Hey, those were popular back in the day.
Oh, I'm
I
not saying
have
it
some
doesn't
pictures
look
of
good.
some
One leg.
relatives with them like that.
I'm not saying it don't look good.
Yeah. National, yeah. Uncle Sam, cool.
I got this one. I didn't realize it looked like somebody cut it with a razor blade, but not at the spine, like a little bit behind it. So
Really?
I had to line it up and straighten it out. It was really hard to do.
Huh.
I didn't realize I wouldn't have bought it if I had known it was that low grade. If I had known what the defect was. Can't pass these up, especially when they're nice high grade for $2 or $1.
Yeah, FF55, I think, reprint.
Silver Surfer and the bronze and silver looks good on every single cover.
Yeah, man. Kirby Surfer looks really good.
It's the same with the Ghost Rider and the bronze. Every cover he's on, he looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. This was just I had to put it in a Mylar, so I had to pull it out.
Gangbusters. See, that's
It's
something. I don't think that can be reprinted because I think that's licensed stuff.
Yeah, radio show.
Radio show, yeah.
I think it was a TV show for a year too.
Oh, that's before our time, buddy.
Thor.
Ray!
Thor.
Unleashed. Kirby.
Nice.
Kirby, man.
Jeffrey, you're bad, man. You're bad.
We gotta throw in another Charlton.
Hey,
Whoa.
oh, beautiful.
Number 1.
Ooh,
Yeah. Wow.
nice.
Painted cover. Who did that cover? I think it's down there. The signature's down there.
Pat Boyette.
Oh, Pat Boyette. Okay.
Yeah, Boyette.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Nice
Just
job.
Roger, I
Boyette.
actually have a book over here that I'm gonna send your way
Oh, Mike.
because I read it and it was good. And
Yeah, let me know next time you're coming up my way, and we'll meet at the usual place.
I gotta make up a little pile for you. But this is the 68 pager. I figured it'd be better in your, probably better in your collection.
Dude, awesome.
I found it for $2.
Lead Paint sent me 2 of those 68 pagers, a Western and like a sci-fi one. They're great comics.
So I had that said. I said, I think I had this feeling. You get feelings. I'm like, it has to go to Roger for some reason.
You're too much, man.
So I got some dollar books here.
Yeah.
Biggie. How's it go? Biggie.
Yeah, I think you got it. Big. Of course, we
And
all saw
then-
it for what's the lady's name? Wilma, right?
Yep. Oh yeah.
And that very tight outfit she would wear.
You can't
All right,
leave
take care,
these.
Jackson, buddy. Take care, my
You can't
friend.
leave these behind for $1.
Oh man, you're kidding. me.
Nah,
Hey.
Look
Buck.
at that.
Ah, come on.
Oh.
Roger, do you have the whole run?
I'm moving.
Not the whole run. I have a lot of it.
I'm moving to
because-
Florida.
I have a double. I don't. If you need a number 49.
Let me see it. No, I do not have that one.
Okay, good.
No,
I
I
don't
do
even
have
know if we can-
I saw 2 others in there that I did have, but I do not have that one. So, Gil Kane goodness.
So I did pick a winner for one of the comment section.
Hey, Nova Man. Hey, buddy. Been a long time. Welcome.
What's his name? Joe 301-9720.
Oh, yeah, Joe. Yeah. Mhm.
So as soon as he responds, you'll get that. And
Maybe
Funk
get-
Comics has won something too, but he won this one, but I can't.
Yeah,
I
I don't
couldn't get a
know
hold
him.
of
I know you sent me a text. I don't know who that is. Yeah.
He was in one of the live shows.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and this.
Oh, that is so cool. That is so
Ah,
cool.
I remember you getting that.
I was,
That's
uh,
cool.
I saw that
I wish-
sitting there. I was just looking it up in the superhero catalog, and I gotta
wish
say
it
it looks
worked.
a lot better in person.
I gotta still get another one because this one doesn't work.
Oh, you don't think it's repairable?
Well, I put a battery in, and I don't know. I'd rather just buy another one.
When we come meet, bring it over. I'll try to repair it.
I'll give it to you because I'm gonna buy another one.
I can repair it. Maybe you don't have to.
I'm,
Buy it.
I'm only afraid that if I get one that works, and when I wake up, I'll probably just start crying out of nostalgia.
Oh man, I know, man, I know, buddy, I know. All right, guys, let's wrap it up. I think the dog over here is starting to get antsy, and she wants me to take her for her walk. You
Is
know,
she rubbing your leg?
no, she's out the door here, but if I let her in, she'll be all over me, so I don't let her in. You know, so. But thanks, Mike, for showing all that great stuff. Great to see you,
Thanks
buddy.
for
as
having
always.
me.
And Rob, man, you got some good stuff in that box.
Yeah,
Rob, let me tell
That's a
you.
great
Yeah,
book.
they're getting good again.
And all those mock jewelers.
Yeah, that you're gonna do well, my friend, at
Yeah.
those auctions. You're gonna do well for sure, and I'm very happy for you because you put in a lot of work. So,
Yeah.
and Ray,
Yeah.
as usual, you are the best. Everybody loves Ray, of course, because of
Everybody
back
loves
there.
Greyman.
and I hope that you can be with us next Tuesday. I know that you had some cancellations for your surgery.
You're right. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
All right, so we'll see.
I want to rub your beard.
I have. Let me tell you, it's a lucky beard, you know. So I got a kiss and a hug from. I got several of them from Ray. Trust me. So
You're still glowing.
we had a bromance going back there.
Yeah.
You know how that goes. All right, everybody, take care of yourselves. You know what I'm going to say, right? Be kind to each other. Be blessed. Be